The games are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eric Pardinho, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Danny Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Good pitch.
Freeman is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and
now batting, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 57 thus far as they move on top 4-0.
100.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now in the box, Patrick Cantwell.
The first baseman, Patrick.
The 0-1 pitch.
Cantwell.
This one's down to third. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Left-handed here.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner is in from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there.
Well, he's been shouldering the workload at the plate all night long. 2 RBIs here, give him 6 in total for today's game.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Mundell. No hits to this point.
Brian Mundell.
Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding into the box, Vince Fernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Fernandez.
The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Someone's for me.
Carlos Pereira.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in, Danny Freeman. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB.
Boom.
Driven deep.
Hanging slider. Did not miss that.
It is gone.
Gone. You can put it on the board. Yes.
Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
How about that bat flip?
Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if...
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Palacios is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation. Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Hartford Yard Goats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Roberto Soto wins his 3rd of the season. Eric Pardinho was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Damn, this kid has my number.
Pinch hitting for your Yard Goats, number 28.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
The left fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
And he missed with it, ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Mark Bello.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting, center fielder, fly ball. Tapia.
Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Drop.
Keller is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Senators lead it 1-0.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
6 hits, no errors. They left 7
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jack Wynkoop, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get in this position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets...
So striding in, Danny Freeman. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field.
Get out, ball.
Freeman is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Into the box now, Rhett Wiseman. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yard Goats lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Damn, what is my numbers against this one? 3. 0 for 2. Ouch.
Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
How did I not?
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to figure out of the rhythm he's in right now. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Adios, pelota. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 59 on the season. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
So stepping in, Hank Rangel.
The shortstop.
Check 2, go on.
Hank Rangel.
The 0-1 pitch. One's down to third. He's got it.
Go on.
And that's the second out.
Damn it.
Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Freeman is there, One pitch, one out. Digging in once again, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Standing in, Drew Weeks. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Victorious Senators, no runs, 8 hits, no errors.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. At the plate, KJ Harrison comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In now, Danny Freeman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Freeman.
26 game hitting streak, 59 home runs, over 160 RBIs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a dive.
What a stop.
The throw to first. It's there, and he's out.
What a stop.
And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Tough luck, kid. Tough luck.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there he goes towards second. Hard hit ball to second.
Another ground out
first, and there were 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Drew Mendoza. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Drew.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Not expecting that.
And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Stevenson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line drive to left. Casilla is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. As the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Stepping in, Drew Weeks. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Drew Weeks.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Find your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, keep it going. You're next.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
2 strikes. Easy game.
It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. At the plate, Andrew Stevenson. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out.
I got to throw this one out on second.
Have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
All right.
Riding in once again, Danny Freeman. Danny's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Right here, let's go.
Here's the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit.
Get out of here, ball.
And this is down. And that should do it.
No, he sat there way too long.
I think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend.
Oh,
and he
this
stays
game would have
hot
been
here
over.
with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So it's no runs on 2 hits.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
6-3 the final score today. Harrisburg to Victoria for the 40th time this season. Jacob Kondrabogen claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Brindley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
What the fuck?
Our final line score. First for the Victoria Senators, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left a boatload of runners on base. For the Yard Goats, 3 runs on...
A player receives input from a coach.
All right. DH in this game. 5 home runs the next past 10 games. Ah, that's suckish.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Eastern League's Western Division and the Eastern League's Eastern Division. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Settling in now, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line towards center field. Cardona is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Freeman.
The designated hitter, Danny.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Jack Conley will move into the on-deck circle.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping up now, Danny Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hey, I've ripped that up there.
Standing in, Drew Weeks. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box now, Luis Guillorme. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Luis.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, one away. Now at the plate, Elise Sanchez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaw than he does against right-handers. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. So striding forward now, singled his last time up.
Freeman.
First offering on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Digging in, Drew Weeks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Drew Weeks.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Ready once again, Danny Freeman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. So a big moment here and standing in, Drew Weeks. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
3 balls, 2
Ready
strikes.
for another
Come
shot
on.
now.
Come on, this
Arbison
one right here.
Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Right side. He's got it.
Down, slide.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Into the box, Danny Freeman. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Freeman.
Wait for a good one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Hart. Stepping in, Danny Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pascal retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Digging in, Quinn Brody, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw gets him, 2 down. All set for the start of the 4th. Ready now, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Mundell. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Reined in. And there's 1 away. Into the box now, Drew Weeks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Drew Weeks.
Towards second.
Make it third.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Arbison Perez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Perez.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in now, Ali Sanchez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys down on strikes to start the inning. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
No runner.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Oh, my God.
Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And it's belted high.
Get out of here,
deep into
please.
right center. See you later. Solo shot to right center, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball
40
game.
to 100.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Yard Goats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Roberto Soto with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Andrew Church pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Brian Shaw hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Binghamton, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Hartford, number 28, Danny Freeman.
Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from 2nd to 3rd.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jonathan Daza goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Harrison Musgrave is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th.
How the
then they
fuck
can't
did we
get it
win
done
that?
at the bottom.
It looks like we were not going to win.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Yard Goats capitalized on a huge 9th inning on the way to the win. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Stepping into the box, Shervian Newton is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 1-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Danny Freeman, with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one.
30-game hitting streak. Awesome.
Lifted the other way to left center.
Jamming me.
Harrell is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Ready for another chance. Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
Go hard.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Now at the plate, Quinn Brody.
Now batting, right fielder.
2-2. Here it is. On the ground to 3rd. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Danny Freeman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan is a former pitcher himself. He must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swing.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home.
I could have had a fucking double.
And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Boy, that's
it's not going to get caught. You should have been on third, and I should have been on second.
Terrific play by the
outfielder. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
Striding in, Drew Weeks.
Drew Weeks.
Three-hole hitter was sitting on fucking first and waiting for the ball to be caught. It wasn't going to be caught. It was a fucking line drive double. You fucking idiot.
This one in the air out to left. Harrell is right there as he puts it away. No problem.
See, that ball is going to get caught, but mine hit the fucking wall. What the hell, dude? Should have had a run. That would have been a sacrifice right there. Oh my God.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Trejo. No hits to this point.
Alan Trejo.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Bohannon has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Digging in the switch hitter, Barney Beasley, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2.
And this is why we're tied. Stupid base running decisions.
So digging in now.
Oh,
Danny
now
Freeman,
we're up 2-0. We should have been up by more than 2 by now. What the fuck? Hey, Tapia, if you're on second, I hit a fucking
First
line
pitch
drive.
Coming, here it is.
Fucking score.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. It is gone. Holy
well,
cow.
that works.
Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So it's a 2-run shot to right center and a one-time magic number 61 home runs on the season now as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here,
no,
but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Hartford came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jack Wynkoop pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Brian Shaw wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For Binghamton, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.